What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Sky, and as you can see, I'm in my place making another video. I got my notes here, so if I'm looking down and shit right here, it's all these magical notes. Hey, old school thing here. Who was around when they were watching my videos where I had that beige binder or that beige book? I forgot what I called it. If you all remember, I called it a book, and I was like, I'm gonna sell it for $1 million because it had all my secrets in there, all my secrets. Okay, so. That's somewhere over there. I don't know where it's at, but if y'all remember that, then you OG as fuck. You probably might like my first 10,000. Much love. But as you can see by the title below, we're going to talk about 5 things that guys or that women think guys care about, but we really don't care about. I mean, we do, but we don't put as much emphasis on it, and or what you're going to see. You're going to see where I'm getting at, right, with this. Oh, come here, baby. Gotcha, bitch. Meow, meow. Come here. Now, if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Just click the red button below. I'll love you forever. And that little bell notification if you want my videos right away, my live streams right away, so you can get in there, ask me your raunchy ass questions. Y'all got some raunchy questions in the chat. I see you. Fucking people like Penny, you dirty girl. But okay, we're just gonna jump into this. Okay, number 1, things men care about, or that you think men care about, but they don't as much. The basics. Okay. Education, money, you're having a good job, your own place, etc. Now, men care about these kind of things, but I know so many women who are like, I'll be on the phone with them, and they'll be like, well, I don't know why he doesn't like me. I have a good job, my own place, my own money, I'm independent, I'm this, I'm that. I'm like, great, but those are basics. Like, you should have those kind of things. Like, you should be on your own. You should be making money. You should be bettering yourself. This and that, and being independent, being a strong, because no guy wants a basic bitch who's fucking mooching off them, unless you're a really good looking girl, you're a sugar daddy, he don't care. But these are things you should have. So when I see women like on my dating things, or clients come to me and they're like, oh, I'm an independent woman, I have my own job, my own money, I bought my own place. It's like, that's great, but you should be working towards those things anyway. Like, that's common sense. Like, that's prereqs. That's prereqs, right? I won't even talk to you if you ain't trying to better yourself or you don't have some of those things, right? Now, I'm not saying you don't need an education. I think education is overrated. I'm not saying you need to make a lot of money, but you do need to at least support yourself, I think, for the most part, unless you're younger and you're going to school and stuff like that in your 20s, blah, blah, blah. That's number 1, okay? Number 2 is, this might be a little controversial, but I'm just going to say it. Women think they got to be super thin and have these model bodies. Let me tell you, ladies, hey, that big booty, that thickness, thick is in, okay? Thick is in. Now, this isn't no fat acceptance video. I'm not saying that. I think every woman should be healthy and look healthy, but what I'm trying to say is looking healthy doesn't necessarily mean you got to have that thin body, like Marissa Miller or Gal Gadot or anything like that. Like, you don't have to have that Victoria's Secret angel body. A lot of people strive for that. You don't need it. Let me tell you something. Guys like variety is the spice of life. Guys like variety, okay? Hey, if you have small boobs, big butt, great. If you're portioned but you're thicker, great. If you have no butt, big boobs, great. Guys like it all, okay? So if you think you need or even if you don't have boobs and butt, but you're thin, you have long legs, great. Like, or even if you don't have any of that, but you have a pretty face, great. Like, guys like variety, okay? So if you think you're going to, I play with my hair a lot. So if you think you're going to be all this and that just because you're thin and or that you have to look thin and look a certain way, you're fine, okay? You're fine. Oh, you're fine, okay? That's Elvis. Number 3 is your anti-clingy behavior. Now, what I mean by this is, a lot of women like to go overboard and play that, like, I'm a hardcore bitch, ride or fucking die. That's a gun. Ride or fucking die shit. You know, like, I'm not gonna become vulnerable. I have my wall up. All that kind of shit. Man, get that fucking shit out of there. Hey, guys like women and their feminine energy. As soon as you start trying to be a hardcore bitch, like, get that shit out of here. Like, yeah, it's great that you're not clingy and needy and desperate and blowing up our phone. Like, I mean, that's cool. But at the same time, like, guys do like vulnerability. Guys do like 'Cause it's just feminine, right? It's a feminine trait, which doesn't mean it's bad. Hey, you better not be scratching that new yeah, bitch. You better not be scratching my new fucking furniture. I have I have a fucking bottle. They be trying to scratch my new furniture, man. I'm beating their ass. But women try to be like this hardcore fucking badass. I'm not gonna show you my emotions because I have my wall up kind of thing. And it's like, get that shit out of here. Like, guys don't like that. That's a fucking turn off. It's like, great, you're not clingy, but don't be on the extreme opposite end and start acting like that. Number 4 is you without makeup. There's some women who look raunchy as fuck without makeup, but at the same time, I think a majority, and I mean a huge majority of you, guys don't give a shit what you look like without makeup. I mean, there's times where I went to bed with there's this girl I shouldn't even give the timeline. Way back in the day, there's a girl in college, community college I was going to. Her and I were friends first. And then we finally ended up messing around, hooking up and stuff like that. I never seen her without her makeup because I've always seen her at school. Well, I wake up one day and her face is right here to me, and I swear to God, she was a good-looking girl with makeup. She was beautiful with makeup. Oh my God. But she looked like Ursula without makeup. She was scary as fuck. I was scared. I never slept with one eye, or I always slept with one eye open after that, right, around her. That's not an exaggeration. That's the real shit. But that was old me. That was 10 years ago. That was immature, superficial Elliot. But for the most part, I think a lot of guys don't really care what you look like without makeup. I think some girls look better without makeup, even though they think they don't. And again, this is the vulnerability aspect of it. The fact that you are doing it and letting that guy see that side of you is very sexy. Trust me, a lot of guys will agree with this. And 5th and finally, a little controversy here is clean shaven down there, right? Down in your hoo-ha area. A lot of girls watching this right now, you're probably clean shaved. If not, then great. Either way, a guy doesn't really care. I've never met a guy who turned down sex because a girl was not clean shaved. You're fine. I was about to say, don't be scratching my shit. But I had a friend tell me one time, and this is kind of true now that you think about it. He doesn't want to bang girls who are clean shaved because he says it's like banging younger women, right? Young girls, right? And I'm like, well, I understand that because they're clean shaved. He likes some hair down there, and I'm kind of with him on that. I don't care what you have, but if you do have hair, of course, trim it, upkeep it, maintain it, make it look all good. But just because you have it, a guy doesn't get. Trust me, guys don't give a fuck. I've never gave a fuck about a girl with hair or not. Who gives a shit? It's hair. I don't give a fuck, right? Maybe if you're 25 and it's like the second or third girl you ever been with, a guy gives a shit, right? It's usually guys who are fucking younger and only been with a couple girls and don't have experience with fucking real women. They might care, but other than that, guys don't give a fuck, okay? So with that being said, ladies, I love you. Take care. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. Just click the red button below. Bam, 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 okay? With the notification. And if you want a session with me, link is down in the description. I love you, ladies. Take care, and peace.